The progression in mechanics in professional Rocket League over the last few years has been absolutely insane. In this video, we're going to be looking at 5 of the most mechanical pros in Rocket League. I'm going to go through my top 5 in order and look at 3 goals from each player that shows off just how mechanically skilled they are. This is obviously my opinion, so let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments and we can have a discussion, as I'm genuinely curious to hear your thoughts. I will also be doing a couple of honourable mentions at the end too, as there are a few players that I really wanted to put on the list but just missed out. Last thing before we get started, if you do want to interact with me, join my Discord or follow me on Twitter. Both of those will be linked in the description. Okay, so starting with our number 5 spot, we have the mechanical god from Belgium, that is Itsjoeboi. Despite showing issues with attitude, it's hard not to have him on this list, as Itsjoeboi has consistently been able to create space out of nothing and make some of the best defenders in the world look like they're in silver. The first goal we're going to watch is this flip reset double touch he somehow manages to score off the ceiling.
He also had some really cool insights into his own professional career. Oh my goodness! Well, I wish he scored this one yesterday so I could have asked him how on earth he did it. That is a flip reset double touch with a ceiling bounce.
The second goal shows just how nutty this man is, and it comes from rlcs X4, where Itsjoeboi manages this clean air dribble way back in his own half and finishes it off with a tight angle double touch.
So back and forth right now. I'm trying to consider really who has the edge. At first it felt like Stormtroopers, but this patient play and approach from Oxygen has increasingly gotten better. Astral, there's the pop off, the mechanics coming through. He takes it himself all the way from the wall.
This air dribble was behind the half line and then gets the second touch off the back wall.
And lastly, the third goal is the goal that I always think of whenever someone says Itsjoeboi's name, as it really is such an amazing play. In rlcs Season 9, in the EU Regional Championship Final, Dignitas were against Vitality, and Itsjoeboi managed to score the 0-second triple touch with a flip reset to win Game 2 for Dignitas.
Dignitas not really committing, they're not willing to commit too risky on these passes. Astral, double touch to the backboard, Yukio's free jump, but Astral just does everything himself! Oh my goodness! 0 seconds, Dignitas lead by 2.
This is the game where you can cement your legacy.
So moving on to the 4th player on my list, and we have another EU player. Alpha54 has been playing in the highest level of Rocket League for a while now, and is constantly hitting bangers still in rlcs. He has so many clips that showing these 3 insane goals he scored really doesn't do justice to the huge number of montage-worthy goals he scored at the highest level of pro play. The first goal comes from a corner double touch, and if this wasn't enough, he actually gets a flip reset on the ceiling too.
Ceiling, ce sera sans danger hein. Pour faire épique, le long renvoie, il y a Alpha 54 qui est là pour prolonger, il est passé au-dessus d'Itachi, et attention, il a pris sans flexion, oh sur le sol, Alpha 54, incroyable! C'est quoi cet angle, Alpha 54? Mais comment tu peux faire ça? Comment c'est possible de faire ça sur Rocket League? Il est beaucoup trop fort. Oh là là, mais il est somptueux sur le direct!
In rlcs X Winter, Alpha scored the 0 boost musty flick after beating 2 defenders, showing off really he can just do it all.
They haven't let the ball go by the midfield line for the last minute. Alpha finally crosses it, and he has one to beat. Oh, flips it up! Alpha 54 always dazzles.
Oh, he didn't have any boost. What options does he have? You think he's gonna go for a regular flip? Nope. The backflip.
The last goal I've gone for is a big throwback when Alpha played for TSM, and in DreamHack Montreal, he was able to beat the whole defense with a flip reset fake into a dunk.
Remco, who's not typically known as a mechanical player, he's been added to his arsenal off the tournament. Here's Alpha! Oh! What a goal that is! TSM are 2-0 up!
That is beautiful. From Alpha 54, flip reset and a mind game at the same time, and he even rebounds it and dunks it in.
Entering into the top 3 now, and I wasn't sure where to put this cracked player originally, but I decided on 3rd, and if you haven't guessed it already, it is of course Justin. Justin has always shown up and scored clutch goals whenever he's needed, ever since his first season, which was rlcs Season 5. Our first goal from Justin was against Splice, and he hits this crazy flip reset starting from way back in his own half.
KRG keeping this one high. Justin now with control, looking for a goal against the defenders. Jay Winston and in. Justin puts it up, and that's NRG in the lead.
I didn't think this was going to find the back of the net. Look at Justin getting the flip reset and past Jaywiz, past Karma.
The next goal is a quadruple touch Justin scored against Space Station Gaming in the rlcs X Regional Finals 1.
We saw Squishy there trying to get it back to Justin in the corner, but broken up just enough. Now he's got so much time in his face. Was that 4 touches?
Let's go back and count them. Hang on. This one goes up. He just picks up the 100 boost. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You got it. Good eyes, Wave Punk.
And the third and final goal I've gone for Justin is this triple touch he scored against Cloud9 in the first Beyond the Summit event.
Cloud9 probably would have won that game.
Would have tied up for sure. But then again, we had energy in overtime.
Oh my. That's true.
Oh my
goodness.
As soon as he got that second touch, you just knew it was a goal. The flip right here was perfect to make it so hard so we could follow it. The bounce off
and not,
the
but not only that,
perfect.
Yeah, not only that, but the side flip to get it off and maintain his height.
It was soft.
So getting into our number 2 spot now, and I really did struggle when deciding out of the top 2 players, but I've decided to go for First Killer. In my opinion, he is easily the best player in North America right now, and is a defender's worst nightmare. In Beyond the Summit, First Killer scored this insane pre-flip from an amazing pass off Krenovi, and honestly, if you haven't seen this before, just watch.
Game 1.
Yeah, really well-rounded gameplay overall. There's always somebody doing, wait, hold on.
Absolutely no way.
We need silence. We need silence.
My Rocket League career life. Are you kidding me, First Killer? What? No! Flip, no.
In the Rocket League Spring Series about a year ago, First Killer managed to win the series against Space Station Gaming with a crazy double touch off the floor from the ceiling.
3.5 minutes, 16 shots for Rogue now, and First Killer in a dangerous position with full boost. He's gonna push it down. Second touch from First Killer. It sends Rogue on. The young gun brought out the bazooka off the ceiling. Bouncer off the ground. Get wrecked.
In the rlcs X Winter Major, First Killer was by far the best player in the tournament, and he managed this sick back post double touch from a tight angle.
And the peeps looking for a clear, and they're not even going to get it past half field. First Killer looking for a second touch, back post. Oh, First Killer! Beautiful touch to end game 1.
Oh, and this ball made you watch. That double, perfect placement.
Honestly, First Killer has too many insane goals, and when I was considering what to include, I wanted a variety, but he does just have a massive clip library, so I'm definitely going to be making a First Killer video soon. Anyway, on to the number 1 spot on my list, and if you haven't already guessed it, for me it has to be Joria's, as he can literally do what he wants with his car perfectly every single time. He consistently creates opportunities out of literally nothing, and makes double and triple flip resets look like they're easy, and that's exactly where we're going to start. In Salt Mine 2, Joria's casually scored this double flip reset against Astral in the start of Game 5.
Pressure on Joria's because he's just killing you with these dribbles and these air dribbles. You need to close down the ball earlier. Oh man,
nasty double flip reset.
Oh man, I can't even do one flip reset. Even though I'm a mechanical god, I can't even do one.
In the Rocket League Summit 2, he gets a flip reset, uses it to get onto the backboard, and recovers fast enough to score the redirect.
Almost misses that one. Vitality still can't score a single goal. They've been attacked for 1.5 minutes, and now it's at the other end for the counter-attack. As John with an incredible goal. What an angle off the backboard.
From the sidewall, gets the flip reset, flicks it round, and then gets that second touch over the defender.
In the quarterfinals of Fusion, Joria's won the series with this flip reset into a double touch off the backboard past all the defenders.
He was up so quick to read that. Sandrock Gaming from the air are just struggling to really get these solo plays going. Can Joria's do the same? He gets one flip reset, he gets another touch, and Joria's has scored the goal of this series, perhaps this 3v3 tournament so far.
From his own half, off the ceiling into the flip reset, gets the acutest little angle down.
So that is my top 5 most mechanically skilled players at this moment of time. Depending on when you see this, it may have changed, so I plan on making another one in a year or so just in case. To end the video, I'm going to do a few honourable mentions that could have made it to the list, but just missed out. The first one is AJ, who has consistently been one of the most creative attackers for a long time now in North American Rocket League. I was also very close to putting in Atomic from Team Envy, but to be honest with you guys, there are just so many players that could be in the conversation, but the last honourable mention is Arsenal, but again, he just missed out on the list for me. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of my decisions, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, as it really does help me out and it's free. Also, drop any videos you want to see from me in the future, and I will see you in the next one.